Assuming we meet with them again, how do you think it will play out?
On a better terrain, we'll have an advantage because that stadium in Nesprut is something else. You just can't express yourself. And I said it, that when the Eagles leave that Mbombela Stadium, we'll see a better Eagles because when you are on a good turf, you play good football. And the finals will be at the Soccer City in Soweto, where you have a good turf. And we'll have to face maybe Ghana or Burkina Faso in the finals if we get past Mali anyway. But let's not count our chickens until they are hatched. For me, like I said...
something has told Chamberlain we'll get there.
Oh, he's a crystal ball.
I've counted everything.
I believe we'll get there because for once, if we get past this semi-final team, because the challenge has always been getting, we'll do well in the quarterfinals, you now go to sleep in the semi-finals and you settle for bronze. Nigeria has won this bronze 5 or 6 times.
Yeah, but remember, before this Nations Cup, nobody even expected anything from this team.
No, I was not one of those who didn't expect anything.
How many Nigerians saw the team?
I've always seen this team
together
as a team that can win the Nations Cup. I told you,
I
told you on this summarize that I don't believe in this rebuilding team. It is a way of hiding the under the canopy of if I fail, I will say I'm rebuilding. You can't be rebuilding. I keep saying you can't be rebuilding with 2 goalkeepers that have been to the World Cup. Echejile has been to the World Cup. Emenike is playing top flight football. Ike Uche, Mikel and Victor Moses. These are 2 Chelsea players. How can you be rebuilding with them? Omero is moving over to Chelsea. Chelsea signed him, and that is, he has been at the under-20 level. He played for Nigeria. After that, you now move to the Super Eagles level. If you are not using your wrong age, after playing under-20, Kenneth Omero is playing good. Why are we not? Okay, we should have kept him on the bench and bring old man like Yobo to come and play.
Yeah,
by now would have crashed out. So we shouldn't be talking of rebuilding. Nosa Igebo that didn't play yesterday is playing for Real Betis in the La Liga.
So what would you say of
So how can you be rebuilding with this kind of team? Fengo Ogude is playing his best of football. So it is only, let me tell you, the NFF and Keshi did not believe in this team. And they didn't want Nigerians to crucify them if they fail. And that is why all this story of we are rebuilding.
How could they not have believed in the team that they were taking to the Nations?
Of course. Even Keshi himself did not believe in this team. Even before the quarterfinal of yesterday, he was already telling stories of if we lose, Nigeria should not crucify this team that they are rebuilding. I said, no. For Christ's sake, you can't be rebuilding with this quality of players.
No, but isn't he trying to take the pressure off the boys by saying that? Because we don't know what he must have told them behind the scenes.
In any case, we're in the semi-finals. Chamberlain, nobody should be telling us about rebuilding. Because he had the option of going ahead with some of the boys of Samson Siasia.
Yeah.
You understand? The Isaac Okoronkwas, the Obasi case. There are so many of them. So if you come as a coach and you decide to use your own set of players, I don't have any problem with that. But if you use those set of players, don't tell us that you are rebuilding. Go there and get the job done. Nigerians expect us to win our 3rd Nations Cup in this competition. And I think the kind of players we have, we can do it.
I wonder what Cote d'Ivoire will be thinking if were thinking of winning from day one. Because this is a top-ranked team. They've been consistent for the past 3-4 Nations Cups.
I must tell you that it pains me that Cote d'Ivoire has not won anything with this generation of players. They came very close in 2006, lost by penalty shootout, 10-9 against Egypt. They came very close again against Zambia. It happens. See, Austin J.J. Okocha never won the African Footballer of the Year. But there are some other players that won it twice, like Rashidi Yekini. And you agree with me here that Okocha is in the class of players that should have won the African Footballer of the Year. But he never got to win it. And it pains him that this is one of the things that he never won.
So, but the thing is...
So the Ivorians, no, I think the Ivorians, DJ Drogba will not be a happy man.
But he had the spirit of sportsmanship.
Yes, he had the spirit. He has won everything, even in Europe with his club and all that. But don't forget that Drogba did not win the Nations Cup. And I won't be surprised if he comes out from retirement ostensibly to do that.
Really?
Yeah. Because this Ivorian team, in fairness to them, they deserve to have won the Nations Cup. But unfortunately, they didn't do it in Equatorial Guinea 2012. And yesterday again, they crashed out. It happens in football.
So there you go. We played the defending champions. They didn't beat us. We came out of that group. We played the top-ranked team in Africa. We beat them. And so there's some positive about this team. Look at the team yesterday. Everybody played their part. At least we can say that, to a large extent. Mikel, you mentioned him going
Yeah,
forward,
fantastic.
coming back. You say you didn't see him all through the game, but one last-ditch effort keeps us all in. So,
Even when you didn't see him, he was busy marking.
so the team,
He was
something
busy
different,
marking. You see that Mikel didn't want to be too ambitious. He was checkmating Yaya Toure. And that was why you did not see... It was only on one occasion that Yaya Toure came close. And he almost punished us. So if Mikel had left Yaya Toure, it wouldn't have been good. Mikel did a lot of marking yesterday. It takes the eye of a technical person to know the role he played in that game. And like I said, he was the one that saved us from conceding that equalizer. Mikel had a good game.
he had a quick fit.
Yes.
Because the guy didn't even see him from behind.
He came from behind and just tipped that ball away.
Wow.
So the team played with commitment. And this is the kind of thing we have always said that our players should do. Maybe they just did that because they have been challenged. Because the Ivorians were too mouthy, saying that they were going to eat us like chicken and fufu. And that's it. I think the boys talk to themselves, say, hey, gentlemen, we are going to get this done. We want to play for our country. We want to show these Ivorians that we can do it.
Yeah, but
and
you know,
they got it done.
that winning mentality is built upon. The 94 team, it took them time before they could build that winning mentality. And so you never know, because, I mean, we heard Keshi say that soon this team will be unbeatable.
They should prove it with this competition. I want to see us win the Nations Cup. It's within our reach. It's just this trophy is within our reach. And Mali is beatable. If you look at all the teams that are in the competition at the moment, even the other favorites, Ghana, are beatable because the Ghanaians are not on the top of their game.
Yeah, if Cote d'Ivoire, if we beat them,
So if we are taking care of Cote d'Ivoire, we should go all the way. But like I said, there's this jinx that surrounds us in the semi-finals, especially when we have done well, we'll now settle for bronze medal. We shouldn't be celebrating mediocrity as a nation.